it's Jason. I'm so happy to be sitting here with my new friend Patti from PFLAG. Some parents are okay with their children being gay, some are not, some are somewhere in between, and I'm sure that you've seen everything. So you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Patti. I am a PFLAG member since 2008. My son came out when he graduated from college, and it was a little bit difficult for us to understand. So PFLAG, I had two friends that took me to PFLAG, and that's how I became involved and became co-president for a while. PFLAG is a great organization. It was founded back in the 70s by this one mom that came out marching for her son at the Pride Parade, and that was not existent back then. And since then, it's grown all over, not just in the US, but all over the world.
Have there been parents that have come in who have not been able to be accepting of their children even after they've been there?
Everybody has their own journey, and everybody's different.
Yeah.
You know, some will accept right away, some won't, you know, some will fight you, but, you know, hopefully eventually if they love their kid, they'll come around, you know? Well, I had a mom who kicked her kid out of the house, and then he was couch surfing, and so he reached out to us. I called his mom, and the mom came to see me. You know, she was open enough to come see me, but all she did was sit there with me and say, why is he doing this to me? Why is he to his father, you know? And I couldn't get through to her. The parents that think it's about them, it's not about them. What happened to their unconditional love for their kid? Years later, I've been in touch with him, and eventually they've come around.
What advice would you have for that parent who is now Googling, what the hell do I do? My son just came out to me.
Call us, find out as much as I can about the parent, and then get another parent to mirror them a little bit is what I'm trying to do. Is
to mirror them?
Yeah.
It lets them know they're not alone.
Yes.
What was it like at the time that your son came out?
It was, 2008, but we had suspected sooner. We joke now because we went to a wedding and they started playing Donna Summer, and he told everybody, he says, this is why I'm gay. My mom used to play Donna Summer for me when I was a baby. That's what would calm him down when he was little and cry. We'd put a Donna Summer video on and he was hypnotized.
We've cracked the code.
The difficult part for me was realizing that the world was going to be against him, that he made it, that was going to be so much more difficult for him to be in this world, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing else, that was it. I went to read as much as I could. I needed to immerse myself because I didn't have gay friends or anything. I'm older.
You had
so
Donna Summer and you didn't have gay friends?
Can you believe that? Yeah. And,
all right, if you're playing that much Donna Summer, you just didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's all I'm saying.
So
just saying. When somebody comes to a meeting, you said there's a support group. They walk in and everybody hugs them?
No. and I gotta tell you, the first meeting I went to, I didn't want to go. I had two friends that, thank goodness, Googled it and took me. And there were like little bookends on each side, because at the time I was going through major depression, worried about what the life was going to be for my son. Now he's going to get AIDS, he's going to die, you know, he's going to be chastised by everybody. So at the meeting, you know, I didn't talk. And some people, we tell people, you know, welcomes, you know, they sit down, they're very quiet sometimes in a corner. And then I start off the meeting by saying who I am, you know, and we're here, it's like an hour, and we're share our stories if you want to. If you want to just listen, that's fine. So I listened for almost a year and a half. I just sat there and listened to everybody's stories because it showed me that I wasn't alone. I practiced with people. I would go to the store or whatever, and somebody would come close to me and go, I have a gay kid. I needed to practice saying that. So the word gay, at the time, I would whisper it, you know.
Right.
But the best advice for anybody is, instead of being judgmental and being negative, is just zip it. Be quiet, listen, open your heart a little bit and your mind. This has opened my mind immensely. Gosh, I used to be a Republican. Can you believe that?
You just lost half our audience. Do you think it's a choice?
No, I don't feel that it's a choice. And the reason I fight that is because the church people use that to condemn our kids. I mean, I've been told I was going to go to hell along with my kid for supporting him because he's choosing that lifestyle. What lifestyle? It's just their life. It's not a lifestyle. You know, it's just living. You know, having kids, going to the supermarket, working. What is the lifestyle? The Bible says, you know, only God will judge you. Why are all these people judging? Why are they telling people how to live? going to church where they said, remember the order, God first and everybody else, after that. And so I started thinking, yeah, God first too, but my kid too, family too. So I'm not gonna, because you're telling me that I should do this, I'm gonna step on my kid. That doesn't seem correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not right.
It can get scary looking at it from this side, only seeing a bunch of hate, where on that side, maybe they see a bunch of concern and trying to save their child. I don't know. Am I being too generous, or is this what parents go through? Or?
No, you're being too generous. What do they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah, they have good intentions, but they're being judgmental.
I just keep trying to find ways that I can be kind and understanding of people's fear.
Love your children, accept them, understand. If you don't understand right off the bat, do what I did, which is I searched for books, I looked for other people that had situations like mine. I realized I wasn't alone. Try not to use negative words against them, because the least negative things that the kids hear, the less chance of suicide. And that's what you're trying to avoid, because there's a high incidence of suicide with the LGBT community when the family does not accept them. And that's all I'm asking is, I know you love your kid and I know you want them to live, and I think that's better than you trying to force something down to them that they're not. Love your kid, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So where do people go if they want to learn more about PFLAG?
PFLAG.org.
Okay.
That would be for anywhere, and there's all kinds of booklets that you can download. Everything from religious issues, transgender, LGBT. There's a group called Straight Spouse Network for sometimes people get married and then they come out later. So there's all kinds of things like that.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me and talking about all this. It was nice getting a parental perspective of somebody who went from very concerned and very depressed to kind of like being a cheerleader.
And very conservative to being a bleeding heart liberal.
Bleeding heart liberal.
That's what my husband calls me.
You and your Donna Summer.
Yeah. He's the moderate in the family. I'm the bleeding heart liberal. But if he doesn't vote my way, I'm not going to talk to him.
Be accepting.
No. Not there. I have my line. That's my line.
You need a support group. When I came out, it was 1993, I think.
Wait a second. How old are you?
You never asked a lady.
I thought you were younger. I mean,
I'm 41.
Whoa, you don't look 41.
Thank you.
Definitely. See, even like
right? I thought he was younger than you.
Even
shocked me with his 91 thing. Okay.
Are we done with this yet?
Yes.